I never thought a simple move to the suburbs would lead to such absolute chaos in my own backyard.
I simply
Cynthia
cannot
called
believe this.
911 on me
The
while
property line
standing
has
right
been
in the
breached,
middle of
and
what
he's
was
just
clearly
standing
my
there.
own property.
You must send help. They
Her
can't
voice
just build a
carried fake
shed there.
urgency as
It's
she
clearly
accused me of
community
trespassing
property,
on
and I
supposed
demand it
community
be
land.
removed.
The police car pulled up with lights flashing across the fresh dirt mounds from the half-built pool. I stood there with my arms crossed, trying to keep my cool under the bright sun.
It all started innocently enough,
exactly how
right here in this
ridiculous
backyard.
HOA
Back then,
first began.
I never could have predicted.
I bought this house in a quiet Ohio suburb 2 years ago, searching for peace after my divorce. The spacious backyard was the main reason I chose this particular property in the first place. It was perfect for my morning coffee and evening barbecues without any interruptions.
As
Then
your
I
HOA
attended my
president,
first
I assure you
HOA
these
meeting
new
and met
landscaping
Cynthia, the
initiatives will
self-appointed
significantly
president.
boost our property. I
She
understand
ruled
your
the entire
concerns,
neighborhood with
but the
a sweet
decision has
smile
been
that
made.
hid her hunger for
We
control.
must maintain the
Her
integrity.
first complaints arrived quickly through a series of demanding emails in my inbox. I took a deep breath and mowed the lawn the very next weekend to avoid trouble. The next complaint targeted the exact color of my shutters, which she claimed violated covenants. I painted them the precise shade she demanded just to shut down the petty arguments.
By
But then
working
Cynthia
together,
announced her
we
grand
can
vision for a
transform
community
this
swimming
community
pool
park
during a special
into
meeting.
something truly.
She
Imagine
called
the joy,
everyone together
the
and
laughter.
hyped the idea
This
with
pool
great
isn't just
enthusiasm
concrete
and
and water.
dramatic
It's
gestures.
the heart of our new.
Everyone in the room clapped and cheered for the promise of summer fun and bonding. When I asked
Regarding
about
the proposed location on Fifth
my
Street,
stomach twisted
how can you
into tight
guarantee
knots.
this won't impact the quality?
And right here is where the new fence line will be installed,
with a smug,
effective
confident
immediately.
grin.
According
She
to my
insisted
records,
it was
this
common
entire
ground
area is
according to
designated
her
as common
personal
ground. There's
HOA
simply no getting
records
around
and
it.
interpretation.
Wait, common ground. That is
I
holding the
objected
official deed
strongly
right
and
here.
showed my
This property
official
has been in my
property deed
family
to the
for
entire group
generations,
there.
and we absolutely.
She
I
dismissed my
assure you,
valid
there's
concerns with a
absolutely
casual
nothing to
wave
worry
of her
about.
perfectly manicured
With all
hand.
due respect, we find
The
that
surveyors
The boundary
arrived
line
the very
seems
next
to be
day
consistent
without
with the
any
blueprints.
warning or
Yes,
prior
but
notice
let's
at all.
confirm the coordinates before.
Bulldozers followed soon after tearing up my green grass and favorite flower beds. The loud roar of the heavy machines disrupted my work from home every single day. The strong smell of fresh dirt and diesel fuel invaded my house constantly.
What do you
I
think you're
confronted
doing digging up
Cynthia
my
on the
lawn,
site the
Cynthia?
morning
I
the
told you to
serious
stop.
digging work
Oh,
began.
relax, Dave.
This is my land,
and you have
Cynthia.
no right to build
I've
here, I
told you
said
this
firmly.
before, and I won't.
She responded with a condescending smirk and called it the greater good for everyone.
Stop the construction
continued
immediately.
despite my repeated
We had an
verbal
agreement,
protests
and
and
this
clear
clearly
objections.
violates the terms of the.
Neighbors started giving me the cold shoulder after her targeted rumor campaign spread.
He's
She told
actually
them I
allergic
was
to gluten,
selfish
you
and
know?
completely
And I
against
heard
the
his sister
entire
once dated a
community
man from
spirit.
the other side of town.
The social pressure mounted as people stopped waving at me from across the street.
It's an
I
absolute
felt the
eyesore. You
isolation
have to do
growing, but I
something.
We are
refused to
asking
back
nicely,
down
but this is
quietly or
unacceptable for
easily.
the neighborhood. I've heard
One afternoon, I installed clear no trespassing signs around the active work area. Cynthia
yes, police.
spotted them and
They're back. I
immediately
see the
called the
signs
police
right now.
once again
you have
that
to
same
send someone
month.
immediately.
The
And I told
officer
him, I
listened
said,
to her
you cannot
exaggerated
simply
story
move
of
the
my
property
supposed
line because you
harassment
found
with
a
a straight
rogue
face.
garden gnome.
He
We
advised
recommend
me to
handling
handle
this
it
through the proper legal
legal
channels, sir.
instead of
It's a
simple
civil
signs.
matter.
That evening, I poured a glass of wine and carefully planned my smart next move. I started secretly
there.
recording
The
all
roses
my
are looking
interactions
lovely
with
today,
her
aren't
using
they?
my
Oh
phone in
yeah,
my
they
pocket.
really are.
Honestly,
Her
it's
condescending
baffling.
tone
I
was
shouldn't have to
captured
explain this
clearly
again.
in those
The
hidden
survey
audio
says here,
files
which
every
means
time.
this section is
I
mine. I
told
told you
one
3
heated
times
exchange,
already. Your
she
sprinkler
cornered me
system
near
is
the
flooding
fence
my
line looking
petunias, and if
angry.
you don't fix it by
I
tomorrow,
do
you to get
regret
that sprinkler
fighting the
system off my
HOA,
property
she
line
threatened with a
immediately,
sharp-pointed
or I'm
finger.
calling the city.
I replied
understand your
calmly by
position,
asking
Cynthia,
her to
but we'll
prove the
need to see
property
the
line
official
claimed with
documents
documents.
proving the exact
She
property. I cannot
huffed
believe he
loudly
said that
and
to
walked
me.
away,
The
muttering
nerve of some
additional
people,
threats under her
honestly.
breath.
I am never...
Then came her careless mistake in the group email sent to the full board. Cynthia admitted the boundary might be a bit unclear in her own writing.
I know
But
the
she
email
insisted the
highlighted some
pool
minor
was worth
issues, but
any
truly,
minor
the pool
legal
is
issues that
absolutely
might
worth
arise.
it. Look how pristine it
I
is.
Look
saved
at
that
this.
email and
It's
showed
exactly
it to my lawyer
what we
right away
needed.
with triumph.
Well,
The
document
lawsuit
here
was
is the main
prepared and
filing.
filed
We will
within the
submit
following
this
2
today.
weeks quietly.
Okay.
Court day finally arrived and the atmosphere in the small room felt electric.
I acted
Cynthia
with the purest
testified
intentions,
first and
as
painted
any good
herself
neighbor
as
would.
the innocent
And now
neighborhood
I'm the
hero
one being
victim.
scrutinized.
She
The
claimed I had
homeowner
been
was
unreasonable from the
unreasonable
very start
from
of the project.
start.
My
As you can
lawyer
see, Your
presented
Honor,
all the
this
evidence,
email is the
including the
smoking
incriminating
gun.
email,
It
as
proves
solid
the
proof.
defendant knew
The
exactly.
judge examined everything carefully, and his expression grew serious with each page.
The court
He
rules
ruled
decisively in
my
favor of the
ordering
homeowner.
the
The defendant is
complete
hereby
removal of the
ordered
pool
to ensure
structure.
the complete removal of...
Cynthia sat there stunned as the gavel came down with undeniable finality. The demolition
All
crew
right,
arrived
easy now.
exactly 30 days
Bring her
later
down
as
slow.
the court required. Jackhammers broke apart the concrete while I watched from my porch with satisfaction. The sound of destruction brought the sweetest music I had heard in months.
Almost
Cynthia
there. Watch
was
the door.
nowhere to be found during the entire
Okay,
removal
set it
process.
down easy.
She
Therefore,
resigned
I am
from her
announcing my
position before the
resignation
next
from this
election
position,
even took
effective
place.
immediately.
The vote
She
is
was voted
certified.
out anyway in a
92% in
landslide
favor
by
of
the now
removal.
angry residents. Neighbors
Tom,
who had
we are
believed
so
her
sorry
lies
about
now
everything.
came over
We
with
hope you like the
homemade
pie.
apology
Please don't worry
treats.
about it. It looks
My
delicious.
backyard was restored to its original beautiful state once more completely. The fresh grass and colorful flowers made the space feel brand new again. I enjoyed my morning coffee in peace without any construction noise at all.
Have a
The
nice
suburb
evening, Tom.
returned
Thanks,
to
you
its quiet
too.
and friendly atmosphere gradually over time. In the end, Cynthia's power trip only succeeded in exposing her own hypocrisy fully. The only pool that remained was the one of bitter irony she created herself.